Welcome to the Holistic Programmer for coding and health tips with your host, Brian Kidd. Hello, this is Brian Kidd, aka the Holistic Programmer. I just wanted to do a quick video about the fact that I shaved the beard. Yes, the beautiful locks are gone. I can't believe I even grew a beard. It's been years since I've had one. I grew one out when I graduated from college years and years ago when I went to college the first time. And I just wanted to prove that I could grow the beard. I remember my dad was like, "You can't grow a beard on that baby face." I was like, "Yeah, I can grow a beard." And then I did. And then not too long after I graduated, I shaved it off. And then like 5 years later, I think I grew one as well. And it just, since then, I really haven't had the desire to grow one. But since Mo-vember of 2022, Mo-vember, when guys grow their beards or their mustaches out, I decided to give it a try. And to my surprise, I actually enjoyed the beard. Now I was surprised to see a little bit more salt than I thought I'd see. A little bit of, snow, winter snow, shall we say. But it didn't really bother me much, and I did enjoy the beard. But my birthday was recently, and I decided, you know what? Maybe I should shave the beard for summer and see how it feels. And I decided on my birthday that I'd shave the beard. And so that's what I did. And, it feels a little bit liberating, actually, to tell you the truth. Although I kind of missed the beard. Because with the beard, I did feel a little more introspective and existential, maybe even more analytical. I felt a little more mature. But now without the beard, I kind of feel a little more optimistic, free-spirited, creative. Just kind of like it's, like I don't really have anything, I can just be myself and there's no mystery about me. I'm just who I am. If you think about, I was thinking about old rock bands like Led Zeppelin or the Beatles. Remember, they have their beard phases and stuff. And I wonder if they kind of felt the same way. How grow the beard, see how it feels, and then eventually they they shaved it off and didn't keep it. But there were rock and rollers, of course, that kept their beard, and we'll get into that in a minute. But going back a little bit, we want to go to other celebrities like comics or actors. So we'll go into like Zach Galifianakis. I can't imagine that guy without his beard. Without his beard, he just looks totally different. And I think that his beard makes him look like the smart aleck that he is. He's got a smart mouth. He's funny, and it kind of makes him look sly and like he's about ready to say something really witty and somewhat jerky, of course. Whereas like I was mentioning, musicians, Jerry Garcia, he kept his beard pretty much from the time he grew it until the time he passed away. Jerry Garcia, for you younger people out there, was the guitar player for the famous band The Grateful Dead, and he kept his beard. His beard was iconic, for sure. Other rockers with beards, of course, ZZ Top, Billy Gibbons. My personal favorite, by far, is Jeff Skunk Baxter. He was in Steely Dan, and he was also in the Doobie Brothers. His little kind of skunk, I guess it's almost, sort of, it's not even a handlebar, just kind of comes down. I'll put a picture up, but his little mustache beard thing he's got is iconic. And the reason they call him Skunk, besides that sort of beard, is because let's just say that he was in the Doobie Brothers. Skunk, Doobie Brothers. Anyway, also, I would say another band is Fleet Foxes. They have great beards. There's a local band here from where I'm from. I love the Fleet Foxes. I also love Father John Misty. His beard is iconic. A little bit to the south, you have Red Fang. Great band. They're sort of like a, I guess you would call them stoner rock, I guess is what they say. But their beards are great. And of course, this station or this channel is about programmers, so I can't forget to mention other programmers with great beards, like Jack Dorsey, the former Twitter CEO. And I guess if I mention him, I probably should mention Ted Cruz, since they like to debate, which was one of the funniest things I'd ever seen, when you have this sort of Zen programmer up on the mountain debating this stoic senator from Texas. It was probably one of the, every time they would debate about anything, it was, I don't know why. Some people think I'm weird for thinking this, but it was one of the funniest things. Those events were some of the funniest things I'd ever seen in my life. Of course, you have Steve Wozniak and of Apple. He's like an engineer slash programmer. His beard is iconic. And I suppose I should mention Richard Stallman. If you don't know who he is, you should probably look him up. Famous programmer as well. And so my final question to you guys is, do beards affect your psychological state or emotional state, and even how you approach programming in general? For me, I do notice a little bit of a difference. I'm more, almost like I got more in my, when I shaved the beard, I feel more that, I guess I feel a little bit less, I don't want to say burdened with knowledge or whatever, but just, I feel that I can be a little more lighthearted. I don't have to be as serious. People approach me like they're not intimidated by a big beard anymore, and so also when I interact with people, it's easier to do that. So I don't know if you guys have noticed a difference, or maybe you didn't notice a difference at all. It's just a beard. So leave comments if you want. If you notice that a beard kind of changes the way you approach life, how people approach you, let me know. And then before I go really quickly, I wanted to give a quick update on the Steve's Cafe API, the review API that I was working on for Yelp, the Yelp Fusion API. See if I can pull this. What I want to show you guys, I'm not going to get into it in detail, only because I think that, see if I can get it. So as you see here in the bottom right-hand corner, I was able to get it to work live in production online. However, I was only able to do it by using a proxy server, because Yelp, they do not allow on their servers, they do not allow CORS, cross-origin resource sharing. Even with the allow, I think it's called access allow control origin or something like that, or allow access control origin. Even with that header and putting the authorization and saying, okay, it comes from this origin, allow it. Right? I'll get more into that in the next video. They don't allow that at all. So you have to use a proxy server. So I ended up using Node and Express, and I created a proxy, and using Express and Node was able to use a proxy server, and I was able to get it to work so I can get it live online, and I was able to get the reviews to work and to bring in the API data and display it to the DOM. So I'll go over that in my next video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and take care. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you for watching another edition of The Holistic Programmer. For more details, please see video information. Please support by pressing the like button.